Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
You received a letter in the mail.
Give it here.
Who's the letter from?
I think it's my acceptance letter from NYU.
I want to know what it says.
They didn't accept me.
Are you serious?
It's the truth.
Are you okay?
I really wanted to get into NYU.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'm still waiting to hear from UCLA anyway.
Are you okay, Chuck? You look pale.
I'm fine, Catherine. I just stayed up late last night working on my Chinese.
Oh, poor you. You know what? I found a new way to learn Chinese and it works very well.
You did? Do tell me. I've spent all these months trying to learn something new about it, but I've made little progress.
Sure. I'm learning Chinese through songs.
So you're learning Chinese songs?
You can say that. I can actually sing some of them now.
That's a real achievement. How did you do that?
I start by listening to the song a few times and after several times I am able to follow the singer.
It makes sense.
It does. I've learned some Chinese folk songs this way. They are clearly presented and easy to follow.
Can join you, Catherine? I do want to have a try.
Why not? I downloaded a beautiful song the other day. We can learn it together now.
Great. Do you think we need a Chinese dictionary?
Yes, just in case we run into new characters.
Okay, I will bring it with me. Okay, come back into the classroom, class.
Does the class start again, ma'am?
Yes, but to the health, this break has long enough.
Oh, break time flies.
Come on, baby. It's time now.
Ma'am, another minute, could I?
Hurry up, little boy. Are you new here?
This is my first day here.
Are you a freshman in college?
I started school somewhere else.
What school did you transfer from?
I started at PCC.
What made you transfer?
My grades weren't good enough to go here.
Did you like PCC?
I loved PCC.
Good luck here.
I'm excited to be here.
Pardon me, could you please pass me the tissue?
Sure, here you are.
Thanks, I didn't expect the dish to be so spicy. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think the food is all right. It's not too spicy, though it's a little salty for me. But you are Chinese, you should have known better.
Well, not every Chinese can handle spicy food in the way people from Sichuan and Guizhou provinces can. Back where I come from, people don't eat a lot of peppers and chilies.
Oh, I see how this food can be really hard for you. I can sympathize with that. I stayed in Sichuan for a year. The food was difficult at the beginning. Every dish was so spicy. After a while though, I got used to the taste, and now I won't consider anything a real dish if it isn't spicy.
Yeah, you can increase your tolerance for spicy food, but so far, I haven't had the need or the opportunity. Every time I try spicy food, it is a total disaster for my nose and eyes.
I completely understand. I didn't intend on liking spicy food at first either. But when you have no other choices, you've got to adapt.
Yeah. I guess that's a typical example of, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Exactly.
How are your Chinese lessons going?
Oh, I'm learning very slowly. I think Chinese is more difficult than English.
Well, I guess you have fewer characters, but I think Chinese grammar is easier.
Maybe, but I think people usually learn English more quickly than Chinese.
Yes. I guess basic speaking in the English is easier.
Maybe that's why your English is much better than my Chinese.
You spoken English is pretty good. Please tell me your experience in learning English.
I don't know what to say. What do you want to know?
What's your method of learning?
Let me think a minute. I think I always try to take every chance to practice.
What if there is no chance? I mean, what if you don't have a partner? What will you do?
Well, I talk to myself. That is, I play one role first, then the other.
That's a good idea. You are really creative. How's your time spent in the United States?
Well, pretty good.
I'm glad to hear that. What impressed you most?
Well, the cultural differences impressed me most.
You mean we Chinese think differently from the Americans?
That's right, quite different. One day one of my American friend looked pale, so I asked him whether he was sick or not. But he was reluctant to answer my question.
That's weird.
And what's more, when he told me he had caught a cold for several days, I suggested him to go to the hospital as soon as possible.
You really cared about your friend.
Sure I am. But he responded by saying, "What do you mean?"
I'm confused. Why did he say that?
I felt the same at first. Later he told me that I'd better not give him any suggestions when he was sick. Offering unsolicited help or advice is like showing sympathy to the weak or the poor. But back in China, helping others is always regarded being kind.
Absolutely. Now I understand why he responded that way. You got a letter in the mail.
Give it to me.
What is it?
It's my acceptance letter from UCLA.
What does it say?
I've been accepted.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Good for you.
NYU was my first choice, but UCLA is just fine.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. I'm proud of myself, too.
You're new here, right?
Yes, I am new.
Is this your first semester?
I just transferred from another school.
What school did you transfer from?
I came here from PCC.
Do you like it here so far?
I am really enjoying it here so far.
Which is better, here or PCC?
I think PCC is a lot better than here.
Why didn't you just stay at PCC?
I graduated and now want to get a BA.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.